Hello, welcome back to my channel, the Original Aboriginal Tarot. Today I'll be doing the readings for the Earth signs for the week of August 8th through the 14th, 2021. Remember, I'll include the timestamps in the description box below if you'd like to get straight into your reading, okay? We'll get you guys started off with a crystal grid, past, present, and future tarot, and then a number card to close out the reading for you guys. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, divine most high, coming to you asking for messages, please, for the collective of the earth signs to help them with their journey through the week of August 8th through the 14th, 2021. Also, you guys, the description box gives you information on how to request a personal reading if that's something you're interested in, okay? Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Click the bell, that way you're notified every time I upload your readings. I do them weekly for you guys. Oh, energy's jumping out all over the place here. Let's get you guys back in there, okay. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, divine most high, coming to you asking please for guidance and directions to help the collective of the earth signs with their journey through the week of August 8th through the 14th, 2021. Messages please for the collective to help Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn with their energy and their journey through the week. Thank you. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, divine most high, coming to you asking for an additional number, please. Additional number to help the collective of the earth signs with their journey through the week of August 8th through the 14th, 2021. If you guys are not familiar with angel numbers, please look into them. Also pay attention to numbers, especially if you see them sequentially or duplicated, okay? That is those are your ancestors or spirit guides that are trying to get your attention when you see that. Thank you. All right. Earth signs, your energies are on the table. Let's get started with you, Taurus. Your crystal grid for the week is Cleanse, and the crystal is Shungite with the number 9. Get you an image of that grid so you can meditate on it. And the message for you this week with Shungite: this is a time to cleanse, and Shungite is a powerful cleanser. So if you've drawn this card, it may be time to strip away all that is impure or that no longer serves you to reveal the truth. You may already be going through a big cleanse. Whatever the situation is that you find yourself in, Shungite will help you remove anything that is clouding the situation. That may need to cleanse the energy in a room, or you may need to cleanse the energy in a room or a workspace. Gridded in a room, Shungite is very effective. Coupled with black tourmaline, it is a reminder to let it go and ground out energy that you no longer need. Shungite is reported to be around 2 billion years old, making it a very ancient earth energy stone. Because of its age, it has experienced the many changes that have happened on this earth. Working with Shungite can therefore help when you're going through changes of your own. So drawing on the wisdom of the stone and its ability to cleanse makes for a very deep change. Remember, we always get through each situation that we're presented with. We may not forget what happens to us, but we can choose to let it go and not hold on to its negative energy. So embrace change and let go of what you don't need in your life. then carry on. You will become so much stronger for it. By letting go, we give ourselves room for new energy to manifest. The crystals in this grid are shungite, tourmaline, and quartz. And the energy of the grid is used for cleansing, to finding the truth, and ancient earth energy. So this is extremely powerful cleansing stone, shungite, being that it is so old. And then pair it with quartz and tourmaline, it just magnifies the strength. Powerful grid that's come up for you. Obviously you're going through some sort of change or big move, and you need to clean and clear out old energy to make way for the new. And again, the number that's come up with that is the number 9. Tarot wants to support it with, here you have the 8 of Cups, which speaks to moving on. Like I said, you're probably moving or making some big change. You have the 5 of Wands, fire energy, action. 5 is the number of change as well. And future outcome is the 4 of Coins, or Pentacles, whichever way you see it. 4 is a stable number. Sequentially, you have 4, 5, and 8. And with 9 being here, so sequentially your cards would have come out like this for the week. 4, 5, and 8. And 9 is up here telling you to cleanse because you're moving on. From this status quo energy, there's going to be a change and you're moving forward. This is you coming to some sort of reveal of the truth, finding out something that you're able to move on from is what I'm picking up here. So we're going to go through your week in sequential order, which will put the 4 of Coins is coming in first. All of this is the same week energy coming up for you. The message with the 4 of Coins, energy and resources are in general meant to flow. However, there are times when saving or conserving is the wisest course of action. And this situation suggests careful budgeting and wise investing, because a time is coming when a nest egg or safety net will be needed. Maybe a trip is being planned or a large purchase in your future. If so, having something set aside will make that more likely to happen. Your advice with this card is to be careful with your budget and curtail your spending. Conserve your energy and resources however you can, and store up your power. It'll come in handy. Yes, because change is on the wind. Right after this 4 of Coins, you have the 5 of Wands, which is action, and it's a fiery drive, fiery energy. The message for you with the 5 of Wands, the meaning of this card is, it's time for a little friendly competition to help each other hone your skills. The man is holding the wands, and we can just see the hands of the other people taking up their wand from the collection. Everyone's getting ready to bring their best efforts to the game. And this could be an actual game or sport, but it can also be any kind of meeting or gathering where people are sharing ideas and brainstorming solutions. Advice with this card is to put your best foot forward and give as good as you can. But do remember to be a team player and a good sport. Initially, this card was at the end, but again, in sequential order, you're moving on from something here. You have to budget, mind what you're spending your money on, because there's change on the wind that's coming to you with this 5 of Wands energy, telling you to put your best foot forward, because you are getting ready to move on. With this 8 of Cups being the last number in this spread sequentially, and you're moving. Sometimes things are pretty good and everything seems just fine, except for this deep but persistent urge to move on. There's nothing you can put your finger on as far as the reason why you want to go. You just do. This makes it hard to rationalize or talk to others about it. It may look like you're just throwing away a perfectly good life or job or relationship or opportunity, but your heart knows it is no longer for you. And your advice with this card, be brave and listen to your heart, even though it's hard, even though you might not be completely sure what you're chasing after and others might not understand. Staying will lead to bitterness. So you're moving on for something after putting your best foot forward and fighting for it. And this is something that's going to be the best choice for you, future outcome wise. You have a 9, you have the 4, a 5, and an 8. And 8, of course, is before 9, and the 9 is telling you to cleanse, get rid of the old, right? So once you make a decision, it's no longer for you. You're being encouraged to cleanse out that old energy to make room for the new, is what I'm picking up here. And your final number in your spread is 85. Here it is, 8 and 5 again. Follow your dreams. You're being encouraged to follow your dreams. It's that 8 and the 5, which you've already had in this spread. 8 and 5, of course, is 13. So 3 plus 1 is a 4, and you had this 4 of coins. So everything about this final card telling you to follow your dreams equals every one of the numbers that's come out in your tarot spread. 8, 5, and then if you combine them, the 4. Wow. This is your Merkaba number for the week, 85. And the message for you with your Merkaba card, follow your dreams. This card indicates a time to reach for the stars and follow your dreams, whatever they may be. And by drawing this card, you're being encouraged to put your hopes and dreams at the forefront of your mind and to believe without a doubt that they're really coming true. Pay no mind to poverty consciousness, fear, or competition, because the universe is abundant and there's no limitations. Even though you have no control over how or when things will unfold, divine timing and order will ensure that everything serves your greater good. So let go of expectations and embrace the magic and the mystery, for it is celebrating the unknown. You will attract synchronistic opportunities, even when you feel as if success is way beyond your reach. Never give up on your dreams, because they really will come true. In order for you to improve your current situation, you need to embrace the natural rhythm and cycles of life, the cycles that are encouraging you to keep following your dreams. Your dreams are already set in motion and are unfolding in perfect timing. They cannot be taken away because they're already karmically etched in stone. Your affirmation for the week is, I reach for the stars and follow my dreams. Which you're going to do. Your future outcome card shows that, this moving forward. And every single one of these numbers is tied in here for your tarot reading with following your dreams. So you're being encouraged to do that, Taurus. No matter how it looks or what the odds say or other people may have to say, don't worry about that. Put your best foot forward and chase your dreams, okay? Cleanse out any negative energy from people trying to discourage you from doing that. Nice energy for you this week that's come up. I hope this resonates and is able to help you make some decisions. Again, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, please, and click the bell to be notified. Share this channel and give me a thumbs up, please, so this video can rotate for others to see as well. Really appreciate you taking the time to tune in this week, and I hope to see you again here soon, Taurus. Be well. Okay, Virgo, let's take a look at your crystal grid this week. Boundaries. You got calcite and fairy stone. The number is 21. Speaking to boundaries for you this week. Go ahead and get you an image of that grid so you can meditate on it. Beautiful green colors like the heart chakra. And so the energy of this crystal grid, your number is 21. 2 plus 1, of course, can be reduced to a 3. By drawing this card, which is about boundaries, it's asking you to look at the walls you have built around yourself that now need to come down. Or it may be indicating you need to set some boundaries for yourself or others. A time of new beginnings awaits you, but you must be firm and respect yourself enough to make the changes. Calcite fairy stones have a very strong connection to the earth and will act as an anchor when meditating or journeying. It is a perfect stone to journey within and take a good look at what no longer serves you. Find your inner strength and set some boundaries. Knock down a couple of walls and start afresh. Each calcite fairy stone has a unique shape. Many look like people, so each stone has a specific purpose of its own. You can see by the concentric circles of this one that is about boundaries. So this particular grid has concentric circles in it that show boundaries. And each one has its own story to tell, but all are each anchors. The stunning green calcite is always a welcome addition to any grid, and it brings with it a sense of peace and love, reminding us that when we set our boundaries, they must come from a place of love for ourselves and others. Don't be unrealistic with your boundaries, or you might just be putting up a wall. Always be mindful of your actions or your non-actions. This grid consists of calcite fairy stone, green calcite, quartz, and optical calcite. And this stone grid is used for helping with setting boundaries, as a helper, and an earth anchor. So this is coming in this week, boundaries. The number is 21, which can be reduced to a 3. And let's see, Tarot wants to support your crystal grid with the devil. Speaking to possibly addictions, something you need to release and let go, move away from. You also have the King of Cups right under the boundaries card, and the Strength card. My goodness, you have 2 major arcana that have come in for you, and this being your future outcome is also very nice, the Strength card. Right at the very beginning of your week, you have this Devil card, major arcana, that's come in for you. The number of the card is 15, and 10 and 5 can be, 15, 5 plus 1 is 6. Very sorry, I'm all tied up with that. Meaning of this card is something is holding the situation and the people involved captive. The devil is all about being bound to unhealthy or inauthentic things, behaviors, or people that keep you in bondage. Whatever is going on is not in your best interest and is, in fact, contrary to the desires of your heart and your soul's purpose. Advice for you with this card is you may feel hopeless and helpless, but you're not. You are caught in a powerful destructive cycle, but you also have the ability to break free from it. Do whatever it takes and involve outside help if necessary. So if you have any issues with addictions, and that can be in any area. It could be overspending, it could be sex, it could be drugs and alcohol, it could be work where you're overdoing it. You have the power to pull back from whatever that is, right? And control your behavior so that you're not overdoing it to a fault. Of course, if you need help, then you need to seek that help with any addiction issue you may have that you don't think you can control. Could just be something's gotten away from you and this is your red flag, your warning to pull back from it, okay? With this devil energy coming in right behind setting boundaries, right? You need to set some boundaries on some things. Once you come out of this energy of the devil, it takes you into the King of Cups, which is water, energy, of course, your feelings. But it's authoritative position here with the King of Cups. And the message for you with this card, King of Cups is moved by matters of the heart. Experience and authority have not made him cynical or shift his focus to bottom lines and outcomes. He works hard to create deep and meaningful connections between people, especially in group settings such as families, work teams, or organizations. Being motivated by emotions means that he is sensitive and caring, but if things don't go his way, he can revert to childish behavior like pouting and manipulation. Advice for you with this card is to let your heart and a desire to foster love connections drive your actions. Build bridges and strengthen relationships, which you will. You're going to set the boundaries you need to move forward is what this is showing. And the reason I say that is because your future outcome is the next major arcana in your spread. It is the Strength card. And it said there to, strengthen ties and build bridges and strengthen relationships here with the King of Cups and with the Strength card coming in to help you here. And this card equals 2 and 8. So you have so far a 3, 6, and now you have an 8. And the message for you with this card, there are some difficult battles to face right now. The attacks could be coming from external sources or from your own dark shadow. These dragons must be faced before you can move on. Either your fears will engulf you, and who wants to deal with that, or you'll find a strength of character, of mind, and of your heart or soul that outshines everything you've previously imagined. Advice for you with this card: do your shadow work. Look for the parts of yourself that you have denied or deemed unworthy, and find the wounds that cause you to think that, and heal those wounds and reclaim a part of yourself that you desperately need. That is the way you're going to overcome this devil energy, right? Going within and finding your flaws, dealing with your shadow, working with that shadow part of you, pulling the strength that you need. Ask your ancestors for help, right? You can always do that, and they'll support you. This will help you move forward into this energy of having strength to overcome and set the boundaries you need to, okay? For whatever it is, if it's work, friendship, relationship, family, any of these areas, you'll have the strength that you need moving forward, especially with the devil being the past energy. Again, your numbers 3, 6, and an 8. Additional number for you this week is 61, telling you to love yourself, self-love. And 6 plus 1 is a 7. And you have 6 here. 6 plus 1 underneath this is a 7, and then you have an 8. So self-love is what's going to help you overcome this bondage energy from the devil to give you the strength that you need to move forward, okay? Self-love is the answer. It's already been shown to you here. And of course, one of the ways you have self-love is to set boundaries, right? Boundaries is above, self-love below. That King of Cups is about feelings. You have to have self-love and overcome whatever it is you're overdoing or doing too much of. And that's the strength. That's where you find the strength that you need. The message for you with this Merkaba card. This card indicates a need to focus your attention on loving and believing in yourself. And by drawing this card, you're being encouraged to make your relationship with yourself your #1 priority, as this is the key to happiness and the manifestation of your dreams. Rather than dwell upon your shortcomings, you must accept and embrace who you are. It is now time to start treating yourself like a friend by replacing your negative self-talk with positive affirmations. Statements that affirm that you're lovable and worthy and perfect just as you are. This will help raise your energy vibration and improve your life circumstances. Set aside time to write down all of the things that you admire about yourself, such as your sense of humor, your smile, or your capacity to love. Every little thing counts, and nothing is insignificant or minor. In order for you to improve your current situation, you need to harmonize with the natural rhythm and cycles of life. And these cycles that are encouraging you to love and believe in yourself. And remember, you're an ongoing work in progress. And you didn't choose to come here to be the perfect person with the perfect life. Everything in your life is a reflection of what you believe about yourself. So nurture yourself with love. Your affirmation for the week, Virgo, is I love and believe in myself and make my dreams come true. And we know, Virgos, you have this thing about perfectionism. And you need to be able to love yourself whether you're perfect or not. None of us are. If you haven't figured that out by now, no one's perfect. Not even you. As hard as you may try to be. Love yourself anyway. Move forward, okay? You have the Strength card coming in the future here to help you with that. You should be fine. Set some boundaries and love on yourself this week is what this is saying to you. So I hope this helps. I hope it has resonated. Help you make some decisions this week. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click the bell. Share this video. Of course, give it a thumbs up and like it so that it can be passed on for others to view. I really appreciate you taking the time to tune in this week. And I hope to see you again here soon. Be well. Alright, Capricorn, let's see what crystal grid you got this week. Peace. And the number is 16. And you have scolecite and tree agate on your crystal grid. Very nice. Take an image. That way you can do your meditation on it. And this is the grid that's come up for you this week with peace. Bringing some peace into your life this week. And so your crystal grid is the number 16, and 6 plus 1 is reduced to a 7. The message for you with this grid is a time of peace is coming your way. Scolecite is an excellent stone to bring peace to relationships and help with improving connections within groups or help with networking with people. You may have been experiencing some negativity and are in need of finding inner peace, a place where you can step away and just breathe. You need to take time out for you and put yourself first. And peace can come by finding your center, just as the scolecite is placed in the center of this grid. Find your center and find your peace. Call upon scolecite when you need to find this peace or are having trouble creating space for yourself. It is especially useful for bringing in calm and peace within a group, so you will work together and in flow. Coupled with tree agate, like a circle of tree protection, this grid can instill a sense of security and strength to face any situation you may be facing. Be the scolecite in the center of a ring of protection and find your inner peace again. When you find your center, you will know, and you will feel grounded and strong, and your mind will be clear, enabling you to stand your ground, and most of all, you will feel peace. When you feel and radiate peace from within, you will attract peace around you. Sometimes you need to let go of controlling what's happening around you and shift your energy to within. The crystals that are used in this grid are scolecite and tree agate, quartz, and optical calcite. And this grid is used to attract peace, patterns, and connections. So nice energy of peace coming in for you this week. And obviously you need it if it's come up. First tarot card you got is the Empress. Very nice, bountiful energy there, very beginning. You have the King of Wands, fiery drive, he's determined here. Seat of authority. And the Fool, another major arcana, new beginning for you. Very nice. Very nice energy. The Fool is a 0. And the Empress is a 3. So either way, there's this new beginning that's going to lead to a bountiful outcome and income, obviously, for you. And then you have the King of Wands with the drive that you need to make it happen right in the middle here. Sequential order is the 0, then the King of Wands, and then this Empress who's a 3. So if we just start at the beginning in sequential order, after this piece, you find peace. You have the Fool who sets off right on a new adventure. This is something new coming in for you. The meaning of this card is a new beginning and the need for courage and faith in taking a step that some would consider foolish. Advice with this card is to listen to your instincts and do that thing you want to do. Even if you're scared, there's no guarantee that things will always be easy, but your quest will take you where you need to go and to have the experiences that you need to have. So something you're going to embark on that's new this week. And you're supposed to be heading into that direction. You have peace about it. Right behind it is action, right? The King of Wands is all about action. He's sitting in authority and taking action at that. The message for you with this King of Wands energy right behind this new start, new beginning. The King of Wands adores taking action and making decisions, often in service of something larger than himself. Perhaps a business or political activism or volunteer coordination. He has the experience, the authority, and means to execute exciting new ideas and is always on the lookout for opportunities. Sometimes his position in life requires that he settle down and take care of mundane responsibilities. But this makes him frustrated and cranky. His natural inclinations and skills are at their best when he's doing something. Advice for you with this card is to find a beneficial cause to give your energy and abilities to and participate in something bigger than you are. Make a difference. Which I believe this is the energy you need right after this new beginning. It's exactly what you're doing. You're embarking on something new. You have the drive and the energy to go after it. Future outcome being the Empress, and she's bountiful. The Empress is also a seat of authority, a major arcana, final future outcome for you. This card speaks to prosperity and the fullness of life abound. There's enough and possibly more than enough, which can be a blessing or a burden. Abundance requires attention, nurturing, and love if it is going to continue to thrive. Your advice with this card is to recognize your values and give them your time, attention, and energy. Put your focus on what you want to increase in your life and pay attention to boundaries, because nothing can grow well if it is overcrowded. So whatever it is you have this drive and this action after, don't smother it. Give it the time to move forward, whatever it is, if it's school, if it's work, relationship. Something new, though, that you are embarking on that's promising to be abundant. Whatever it is, the outcome will be abundant, this new thing. Of course, you're going to have peace about it, which is great. So far, your numbers are 7 and 3, or 7, 0, and 3. Additional number for you this week is 11, which is individuality. It's a master number that's come in for you. Very nice. So you have the master number Merkaba card, master number 11 on your Merkaba card. And this card indicates a need to embrace your individuality and be your true, authentic self. Rather than follow the crowd, you're being guided to break away from the pack and take the road less traveled. Instead of feeling like you're a square peg in a round hole, you're being encouraged to build your own square hole. And by drawing this card, you're being called upon to step up to the plate and celebrate your uniqueness. At this time, you must have the courage to speak your truth and march to the beat of your own drum, despite the opinions of those around you. What others think of you isn't your business anyway. And it's impossible to please everybody, so you must focus on pleasing yourself. As you honor your individuality and feelings, you will reclaim your personal growth and enhance your connection to Source. And when you do so, you can make your dreams come true. So in order for you to improve your current situation, you have to work with the natural rhythm and cycles of life, and those cycles that are encouraging you right now to embrace your individuality. And as you step into your power as your true, authentic self, you will improve your relationships with others and your overall quality of life. Your affirmation for the week, Capricorn, is I embrace my individuality and become my true, authentic self. And with this being a master number and your future outcome being the Empress, you're well on your way. You'll have peace too about it. Very nice energy. And I really hope this resonates with you. It's a beautiful message that's come through for you this week, Capricorn. Please remember to subscribe to my channel and click the bell if you have not already. Also, share my channel and give this video a thumbs up, please. That will help it stay in rotation for others. I do appreciate you taking the time to tune in this week, and I hope to see you again here soon, Capricorn. Be well.